Good evening and welcome back to the Republic News Network. I'm Captain Shaq, and tonight, our top stories. Both wars are at an end. With the destruction of the Mon Cal Royal Navy's last battle group and the full-on Republic invasion of the system known simply as the Origin, the spawning grounds for the Cthulhu race, peace is finally settling in along the Republic borders. But with this peace comes new issues. The border itself is a hodgepodge of sectors spread between four empires and neutrally unclaimed space. A new government has been established out of the worlds now free from the Mon Cal monarchy, known as the Mon Calamari Commonwealth, a representative democracy that holds elections every 10 years. The monarchy still controls 12 systems with their base of power in the Refinement system, a world that's little more than a small mining and refueling planet. No word yet on which or how many of the royal family manages to survive the war. The Cthulhu Devourers have fallen back to their worlds. The peace treaty is set to last for 10 years. Many believe war is inevitable at the end of the time frame. In the north, war rages on. The Death Watch have claimed and invaded 24 systems, over half the territory currently considered under what was the Union's control. The war seems all but over. Sandwiched between the Great Defenders and the warrior clans, the time of the Union of Iron could soon be coming to an end. Many in the Navy have voiced concerns about the North and what it could mean for the Republic in the future. The Defenders and the Death Watch have formed a powerful defensive alliance. Together, they make the single largest military force known, with a close second being the Revelry, who's been largely left alone to expand its borders. That's it for tonight's episode. My name's Captain Shaq. Thank you for watching. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to the Grand Republic campaign of Stellaris. Last week, we didn't do an episode because last week I was celebrating my birthday on the day we normally do Stellaris, so apologize for that, but we are now back. I was just looking over what the universe thinks of us and what all the different factions think of each other, and it's gotten a bit interesting. Some of the factions who were pretty positive with it have started to change, have started to make alliances, and starting to look at us, I think, as targets, potentially, or future targets. And this is what I mean by that. So here is the Galactic Republic as it stands right now. I'll turn off the hyperspace lanes just to make it a little bit clear. And we are playing with a mod that makes the map colorful, and it makes it a little bit harder to see some of the detail, like up near the Great Defenders, but I actually kind of really dig this, like nebula colors and stuff. But we'll zoom out. The Galactic Republic, at the end of the last episode, we managed to win both wars. So we're at a 10-year peace with the Cthulhu Devourers. We are at a 10-year peace with the Mon Cal Kingdoms, what's left of them. This is them right here. They're little tiny individual bits. So that's where all the red is coming from, is, yeah, the Mon Cal monarchy still hates us. We have our new vassals down here in the light blue. The Revelry surprisingly loves us. They're bordered right up against the Rebel Alliance, who also thinks very fondly of the Revelry. It's that egalitarian, we rule ourselves, we choose our own destiny kind of belief that it's brought the, funny enough, the pirates in on our side. Now, sadly, we can't invite them into the Federation, because they are pirates and it's considered a criminal organization. So they're unable to join federations, which is a little weird. I don't know what's going to happen with this, to be honest. What we could possibly do with it. Looking up in the north, though, and I think this is where things get a bit more interesting. So the Union of Iron has been at war for the last, I would say, 20 years. First, they were at war with the Great Defenders, a war which they lost, I'm pretty sure. That's why the Great Defenders' territory has grown so much. And once they had lost, they lost this like swath back up here. Once they lost that and the war was over, they went to war with the Death Watch. Now, the Death Watch declared war on them because it's not a defensive war for the Death Watch, because they're in a defensive pact with the Great Defenders. So these two actually like each other, two of the largest powers in the north, and they're kicking the crap out of the Union of Iron, who has lost over 20 sectors in this war. Like, they're not long for this world at all. And their views on us, whoops, click on an actual star system instead of our territory, their views on us is starting to degrade. They're starting to like us less and less. It might be, honestly, I don't know why they don't like us. Let's take a look. Death Watch, what's your deal? What's your beef? Oh, they just don't like it because we're egalitarian, meaning you're not gonna like the Rebel Alliance or the Revelry, and you're probably not gonna like, you're not gonna like the King Servitors. They're not egalitarian, but they are a autonomous service guild, so they're a bunch of robots. So we can't even make them in part of the Federation either, I don't believe. We could make them a vassal if we can just be so large that they decide, you know what, we're going to ally with those guys. But when it comes to scale, when it comes to the largest empire, if you don't count our vassals, we're not nearly the largest. The Revelry has had full reign to expand. So I think in this episode, we're going to focus pretty heavily on this neutral territory. Now, if I turn on the hyperlanes, we can get a kind of a strategy going here. Sanctuary has been a blocker for us, this whole area. There was a strategy put forward in the comments of the last episode dealing with Sanctuary. Let me zoom in here. And the ring world that lies there. This is a very, very defended sector. Now, we know that there's some kind of alien race that has evolved on the ring world, but is trapped there. This autonomous defense system is keeping anyone from getting close. And it puts us off. It warns us when we come into the sector. Now, the strategy that was put forward, and I kind of love it, because it doesn't risk any Republic citizen lives, and it gives the mercenaries exactly what they want, a massive battle. So if I zoom out here, we could hire on the Avarian mercenaries with the largest fleet they have for 9,000 credits and send them in. When I read this strategy, I was like, even if they lose, they weaken the ring, so we could take it later. And if we can take this, we can own this entire star sector. Now, we can already come in here through the south, through the Badlands, and start claiming all this territory as well. We need to do it soon because the Rebel Alliance is starting to do exactly that. Even during the war, they were pushing out this direction, so we need to get on that. We need to start taking some of this territory. I do want to be at least the same size as, like, the Revelry, and we've locked in the Empire, so we're gonna have some issues. But let's go ahead and get started. We'll unpause. We'll start organizing our military fleets and getting our construction ships moving out. Now, the wars are over. We've got 10 years. 10 years isn't a very long time, and we're definitely going to have another military engagement against the Cthulhu Devourers. There is no peace when it comes to the Cthulhu.
Recon pass completed.
First thing I want to do, though, unspent civic points. Let's go ahead and reform the government. Let's use this civic point now that we have it. I've been kicking around what I want to do with it for a while. And I think, because we're the Republic, we should make some massive mining guilds. We should, as part of, like, some kind of big Republic vote, Senate vote, that we bring on these massive mining guilds to go out and start bringing in resources for us. That'll give us +1 miners, because we were actually hitting some of our limits on minerals. We weren't pulling it in fast enough to turn it into alloys for our war effort, and we know there's going to be more war efforts in the future. All right. Is this an empty sector? This is a totally empty sector. We should probably go and grab that as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go build a starbase over there. When we have another construction ship, go ahead and move through the Badlands and start claiming territory. And we're just going to start expanding in every direction. Now, there is a lot that we need to do with some planets I need to start worrying about, and you guys are actually moving, right? Yeah, you're signing on with the Federation fleet. Good. I need to start focusing down on, let's do this so we can see our actual border colors. We need to start focusing our, clear that. Our vassal Mon-Cal has entered a war against Mon-Cal kingdoms. What? Subject enters war. Our vassal, the Mon Calamari Commonwealth, has entered a war against the Mon-Cal kingdoms. You guys can't do that. I thought I would be pulled into a vassal war. I mean, you guys could probably win. Okay, that's bullshit. That's lies. Oh, I get it. Because they formed while we were technically still at war with Mon-Cal. For like a split second, it told me that they were at war. But then when the war ended, the war for my vassal ended as well. That's actually where Efol is where their capital is, I believe. Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be weird watching Mon-Cal kingdoms build up. What's your population, by the way? Empire population is 13. That's really sad. But the population for Mon-Cal is only 15. Or the Mon-Cal monarchy. The Mon-Cal people, tiny, because the Cthulhu Devourers ate them all. As messed up as this story has been so far. So, construction ship, what are you doing? We have a lot of expansion that we need to be working on right now. The Empire's taking over the last of their territory that they can actually work on. We do have a fleet up here in the north. I'm going to send you back. go and upgrade the fleet. We actually do need to do a redesign for the fleet. And let's get some construction ships actually moving to the border worlds. Move here. I know it's a long route, but you've got a lot of work to do. Let me make sure you guys are actually signing on. What are you doing? Disband. Go away. Too many of you like individual ships just hanging out.
Anomaly found.
Where is the Federation fleet? And I can get you guys kind of signing up with them. You're right here. All right, all Federation units that are just sitting around waiting to sign up with somebody, join up with
Science Division
the
reports a new
actual
breakthrough.
armada. Our 2 research techs are done. We've got cheaper influence and exhaustion, so we can last a little bit longer in these wars. Let's pick up. We can get rid of some hyper entertainment forums. Genetic modification and gene tailoring. That's pretty on point for us with a clone army. Let's go ahead and grab it. We can do some self-modification if we want. We go advanced shields, basic combat role specializations. I'm gonna say basic combat roles for AI behaviors, so we can dictate what ranges they sit at and all that. Pretty sure that's what that does. How are you doing on that construction? Yep, we're starting to claim the Badlands. All I can think of is Deep Space Nine when I say that. Let's see, our science officers found an anomaly, requires extensive probing. Well, you get in there and you probe it good. Get it done. There's a rivalry between the Lost Servitors and the Empire. You guys realize if you go to war, you can't get to each other, because I'm not allowing the Empire through our territory. Like, I have no plan of letting you through at all. Our fleet is heading back for repairs. Good,
Construction
good.
complete.
We need to do the redesign. So I think we're gonna do it. We have a lot of resources coming in now that we've gotten our new. I would like to hire a mercenary group. Your biggest mercenary group is 9,000 credits. It's 6 cruisers, 8 frigates, and 16 raiders. I love this plan, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I've done it. I have hired the fleet. Goodbye. And what are you considered? There they are. 5.8K fleet. Let's take a look at it. This is the biggest one. We got the smallest one last. Wow. No shit. Look at those cruisers. I love it. 9K. You should be able to do some damage. This may be a total waste of credits, but we'll find out. I'm giving you the order. This area is set to restricted. Well, don't worry. I'm changing that right now. You may now enter that territory. And still set to restricted. Let's see. I have to unpause it, don't I? Not restricted territory. Okay. 250 days till they arrive. We got like 3,600 days until war can be a thing. So, all right, all those planets that need so much work. Let's go through them real quick. We're gonna upgrade immediately our research operations. I'm not gonna upgrade the alloy foundries. How are you doing on? We got 2 unemployed, and we can build a building here. I'm gonna keep this open. I don't exactly know what I want to put on it yet. Let's get some more research going here. Diamond in the rough. After the study of Gurtab X is concluded, Science Officer Wings of Blue reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. This discovery was made possible in large part thanks to the certain members of the Krillian Remnant's crew. Wings of Blue praises the protege highly. Let's see. You gain a new scientist. Adds 240 months, giving the effect of anomaly research, anomaly chance, or a new scientist. I'll take the new scientist. Interesting. Continue to go through this. We did get our space station built, which is gonna be fun to actually like flesh out. Speaking of which, we have what, 3 unemployment.
Recon pass
We
completed.
got habitats, leisure districts will give us, let's see, consumer goods turned into unity? Let's go for research. Research is gonna be a huge deal. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And I'm gonna go ahead and order up another one of these because I know power is going to end up being a problem for us. Lodian Prime, how are you doing? You're doing okay. Do we have too much housing? All right, we'll let that continue to build up. Military fleets are getting organized. Yes, I think I'm gonna send the Federation fleet maybe over here just to get ready for the Cthulhu invasion. Let's get you repaired. Heading to the origin system. Our Grand Army of the Republic is actually super tiny. Let's get you repaired too, because yeah, I know you took a bunch of damage when you were sitting near that space station. Where's that fleet? Fleet's on the move. It's got 2 more jumps until it arrives for the proper hit. And we have a lot of star bases. We need to decide if we want to tear them apart or keep them. Definitely want to keep you, but if we're going to, do I want to upgrade it? Staging point for the southern invasion.
Building out of action.
Or Sidar. Building out of action.
Anomaly found.
What do we got? Challenging difficulty. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren planet. Migration treaty broken. Oh no, what are you guys doing? I wonder if their borders are finally causing enough friction that it's causing problems for them. Let's see. Could be buildings down there. We'll go ahead and check it out and see what they are. And let's give you Alderaan Prime. I'm gonna give you a research facility. How are we doing on food? Plus 36 right now? Yeah. Oh, you can have Betharian power plants? Yeah, pop one of those down. Only certain planets we can build those on. Might as well take advantage of it while we can. So, what are you 2 idiots doing? Are you starting to not like each other for some reason?
Engaging enemy station.
I don't know. Oh, they are in combat right now. That mercenary fleet has arrived. Here we go. The battle begins. I need you to take out as many of those stations as possible. Oh, they're getting annihilated. Oh, come on. At least kill the station. You do me 0 good if you don't kill the... Oh, they ran right into the main group. Completely destroyed. What are the stats on that battle? They killed nothing. They killed absolutely nothing. What a waste of credits. So if we go into combat, we're gonna... Oh man, you didn't even... Almost. No, you didn't even take the armor out. Why did you fly right into the middle of it? So we're gonna have to have a fleet large enough to take on basically this entire thing at one time. You can't just like siege one side. Unless you alpha strike so hard you can pop those early stations. So, like a 15k, 20k fleet. Probably a 20k fleet. Yeah, that's the best way I can think of it. You know what? I just want this to be clear, so we're gonna build it. Carrying on. How goes that construction? Build a mining station there. And then go ahead and head out and build an outpost next. You should be just about done. Oh, you just arrived. Fair enough. Come over here and get us a research station and a mining station. Take advantage of the territory we have captured in wartime. And as soon as you're done with that, build a starbase right there. Let's go ahead and corral the Rebel Alliance here, and we can grab this back sector. Deathwatch has guaranteed the independence of the Moncal kingdoms. Oh no! There we go. That may be the reason why we go to war. If we try to deal with the Moncal's last worlds, we may find ourselves a bit in trouble. Now our ships, while we have some downtime, ship designer, I know we need upgrades, like across the way. Everything needs to be upgraded. Weirdly, not our proton torpedo launchers. How's our armor? Even our armor has gotten new technology. Do we have enough power to do this? We do. So much so that I can get rid of that? Yeah, actually. We can get rid of that. We can go shield booster. We can go reactor. Probably afterburner. Yeah, let's go afterburner. Third Armada is still upgrading. Balls. I could cancel the order. Third Armada, don't upgrade right now. Just head back to the core, don't upgrade. There we go. Now I should be able to do ship designer. Afterburner for a little bit more speed for our fastest ships. We do have a couple new cruisers. I should have put those in the intro. Grab you, grab our new medium turbo lasers, which we can mount up. And we'll continue with proton torpedoes. What's the difference between protons in this and 100 range, average 6.86 damage. This has way more penetration capability in shields and hull. Yeah, I'm gonna go with protons. Probably slower fire rate, maybe? Easier to shoot down. Definitely better design. Take that. Going over to the destroyer. Definitely take the extra plate steel on our Quintans class. We have that. We can pick up mediums across the board. Yeah, we finished this research during the war, but we didn't have an opportunity to actually change it out. The only heavy cannons we have are the destroyer cannons. And I'm going to give you a shield capacitor. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And you can afford it, too. Nice. Our Quintans, did you have a spot? You did. And you've got the power to run it. Have some extra shields. This should give us just pure extra 10% shield points, yeah. Yeah, that's across the fleet if we double down on it. Really? Broadside stern gives you 2 of these. We'll see if we've got enough power to actually run that. Oh, we've got our new cold fusion reactor. That's why we suddenly have all the power. You know, I don't know. I don't think we've run into a lot of anti-fighter capability. I even forgot we had A-Wings. I don't think I've zoomed in to see them. We'll keep you. I don't have a lot of our Quintans in the fleet. Our Quintans. Acclimators in the fleet. And the ones that I do, I think I have more of these gunship and artillery cores than anything else. Let's go ahead and do this. And I like the mix. We'll continue with a mix of shields and armor, unless we go across an enemy that really focuses hard. That was the Firehawk. Defense platforms. Wow, you guys need an upgrade. Gonna continue with the protons. And we're just gonna double down on your shields. Give you all kinds of armor. The bulwark stations. Haven't built one of those in a while. Patrol craft. What are you auto-designing with? Still with the blues, huh? I see. Patrol craft 2. Why picket ships? That's awful. No. Let's go with heavy interceptor. Drop these. Pop those. Can't afford it? Not enough power or what? This design already exists on another sized ship. Fine, I'll give you the blue laser. Alright. So, the fleets are ready to be upgraded. Let's drop that. I'm gonna have to choose what our next move is gonna be. We can't go to war with the Moncals. The Devourers are probably gonna be our next war target, to be honest. That just needs to be a thing. Clear them out, deal with it. Looks like they have a 2.9k fleet. I don't know what I'm worried about. We're up to 4 on just the Federation fleet, mostly because of the, actually I say mostly, completely because of the Alliance. We could buy in, that's what we need to do. We need to do this. You guys talked about it before. We can actually, oh, you do have cruiser designs. Good. Oh, I'm actually pretty good with that. But are you building them? Destroyers, corvettes. Largest ship class should be on the top. You've built none. I'm gonna finally add a ship to the fleet. Fleets. I'm thinking about buying a couple of cruisers for this. You guys said in the chat that I could pop down,
Construction complete.
I could get rid of the corvette on there and they'll just build cruisers. But I kind of like the fact that they've got the smaller smaller ship-focused fleet. If I want to, I could build a couple of Federation ships and send them down there, but I think it's better to stockpile our resources now for the future war, get the fleets that we already
Science
have
Division report
upgraded.
success.
We'll go ahead and do those upgrades right now. Where is the Third Armada? Way up north, and now it's en route. First Grand Fleet is down south under McKnight, heading over to the planet of Origin, which is the main capital world of the Devourers. And whatever this armada is, they are out. Oh, that's the armada that attacked. Yeah, that attacked Sanctuary. We are not ready for that fight. Research Initiative. Yes,
Complete.
the Research Initiative is a massive complex of gathering and cutting edge, gathering the cutting edges of disparate fields together. Disparate fields together. Let's bring it together. Construction ships. How goes our expansion into the universe? Moving okay? We're still on slow. Let's bring that up to fast. We can get a lot more done. You build the research centers and mining stations. We can sell that to Banagas.
Inbound message traffic.
What you got? The citizens' people would not be prisoners to the Galactic Republic, and neither should our own people be limited to our territory. Let us remedy this. I agree. You guys are welcome to leave their territory if they like. I've got a lot of planets that are looking for more population. So let them head out. Let them go. Go and be free. Join us. How are you guys doing? Stability is really shit. From low stability. Population approval rating is really low from overcrowding, low amenities, and crime. Well, we can fix that. We can fix that. Why don't I bust out what's probably the best one? Hollow? I'll get you guys a Hollow Theater. And Planetary Administration will most likely help with this. Yeah, because it gives you law enforcement. Let that finish up. Alien barracks. The silhouette to some, let's see. From orbit is indeed buildings. Closer inspection revealed them to be an obvious martial nature, while abandoned for some time through very recent on a galactic timescale. Science Officer Break of the Red believes that the secrets of alien tactics may be here. Go ahead. Issue special assignment. I'm curious.
Construction complete.
Alien barracks requires a ship in orbit. Go to. Didn't we just have a ship here? Hey, come back. Research that project. Tell me more. I'm very curious. Oh, that's out in your revelry space. You are that far out. We are critical resource. Critical resource shortage, minus 25%. From exotic gases. Oh, no. Oh, we're so low on it that we're burning through it that fast. I'm going to have to buy it. That sucks. 6,000 credits for 500. How fast am I burning through this? Yikes. Oh, no. We may have to... Ooh. Okay, no, that would spend it. Yeah, I keep forgetting we have production targets on that too. So we're gonna have to get something down on one of our worlds that allows us, go ahead and do that upgrade, that allows us to make exotic gases.
Special project complete.
Let's see, alien barracks. Our science officer read through xenohistorical analysis, the military installation has yielded few tangible results. Oh, base construction before the planet turned completely barren. Sad times. Military expert trades what he's picked up, but we didn't get anything really interesting. I was hoping there'd be some kind of story out of that, you know? That's a bummer. Let's do some more upgrades. How's your population looking? You got plenty of housing and no unemployment.
Building out of action.
So, debating what I want to do here. We could pick up like a gas refinery if we wanted to. Actually, we have the Badlands now. Can't we mine the Badlands? No. Sorry. You're fine. You're fine. Carry on. Build those two things. If we put a space station there, I think we can actually harvest from a nebula. And since we can have 13 of those space stations, and I think we can tear down one of them, like probably one from back here, Maybe. Maybe. We have so many planets, though. What in the world? Plus 25 to crime. This government official is corrupt. Get out. No wonder. No wonder. I hadn't noticed that. I have removed the corruption. If only it was so easy. We got more research that we can do. Upgrade all of the things. Can you do a gas mine? To ban a gas, yes. Gene Clinic's exotic gas refinery. Do it. Do it. We also need, because I keep having to buy it, we need to fix our consumer goods issues. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade this and we're gonna turn you into kind of consumer good production a bit. Now, consumer goods are going to use up our minerals. So what I think we'll do is we'll do 2 consumer goods construction points here and then a couple of mining districts, and that's what Pandora is going to be all about. Mining districts and building consumer goods to keep the rest of the population happy. Hey, we got our nano plants. Plus 10% turbo laser damage. Civilian replicators turns minerals into consumer goods. This is the second tier. Speaking of consumer goods. Vengeance cannon. Let's go with that. What do we got? Peace office. Oh, okay. Okay, we got peace offer. Let's see what happens with the... They made peace. How much territory did you lose? You didn't seem to lose any territory.
Recon pass completed.
You handedly lost that fight. Deathwatch and yeah, you're rivals. Who cares about you two being rivals? What's our ETA on the war effort? We do want to start prepping for the invasion of Cthulhu territory. No pretenses. We're going straight in as soon as we have the opportunity. So in 2316. So we got 6 years. 5 years. We have 5 years.
Ships refitted.
Until we can go to war and finish off the Cthulhu. So we want our fleet prepped.
Ships refitted.
How far out are we? Our ships are refitted? How big is the fleet now with the ship refit? Pretty freaking large. 4 and a 3. We know they've got a 3 point something, at least they did. They haven't had the resources to increase it though, so we're looking okay. What I'm gonna do is, as soon as the time comes, we're gonna go straight for Mon Cala. We need to get the ground troops going. Origin. The old one. Wow, you go for some research upgrades. And eating through our power supply once those upgrades are done. I want you, armies. Recruit. Start recruiting. Yeah, clone armies. I want 10 divisions ready to go by the time the war is up. So we can go, boom, complete. Capture this, straight over to Mon Cala, capture Mon Cala for us.
Anomaly found.
And fix some of this chaos that is our territory. And then we can just beeline it back into, because they're going to have to go what? Boom, 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 boom. There are 2 other worlds that need to be taken over as well. What do we got? Anomaly, scans, irregular alarms, and server pattern. All right, go ahead and do the research. Low stockpile. We have already burned through those exotic gases. What is eating our exotic gas output? It's here. Consumed 8 per tick, producing 5. Rare exotic gases, variety of different uses, blah, 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 blah. Is it a ship thing? I actually don't remember what we've ordered for it. Let me know in the comments if you guys know where there's a heads up. There's a slave market? What? The new planetary stuff is crazy. Interesting. Not something that we're going to be messing around with. So, maybe we can trade for it, actually. Revelry, you guys span a huge amount of territory. Offer trade deal. Would you be willing to trade for... Demand gas, fossil motes. That's not what we want. Consumer goods, alloys, food, minerals, energy. You don't have any? Yeah, they don't have any in their territory. Is exotic gas that rare? Holy crap! I didn't realize it was so rare. They have all of that territory. Maybe they don't have the research yet to actually. Hey, let's do a trade. What research do you have? Exotic gases. Seriously? You'll give us like 10. I'll pay you in cash. I'll pay you in... Yeah, cash is the way to do it. Oh, that's not. We want to go monthly. That's why. Ignore that. Nobody saw that. Oh, you won't take any kind of monthly trade. Really? Just 1 point? Nope. What about like a 500 for... You give me a better deal? Nah, they won't give me a better deal. Nobody's willing to do like a monthly trade. Bummer. Yeah, no, they're not willing to do it. Who else would have... I mean, maybe the Lost Kings, but I highly doubt it. I can offer them association status. Do it. This will increase their trust by us by this much to a maximum of 100. Go ahead and confirm. There aren't very many allies left on the map that are willing to sign on. But more importantly, about the trade, we can do system transfers? Bizarre. Give me resources. Oh no, it's doing a weird thing. Oh, it's too bad. Shit. Nope. Did I get exotic gas? I did. I don't know what that bug is there. You won't even give me 1 point, let alone 1 tick over.
Construction complete.
Balls. We're gonna have to mine it.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Oh no!
Science
Who
Division
declared war? The
reports
Union
a
of
new
Iron.
breakthrough.
They're just trading back and forth. They're going right back and forth with it. So now the Union of Iron has gone to war with them. All right, what do we got? You're telling me that I'm about to end up with no exotic gas on the block right now. Automatic monthly trade of exotic gas for buying. How much am I burning? 8? I think it was 8. Let's just buy it as a pack. What am I down to? I am down to 13 minus 3. We are going through time pretty fast, so we'll buy... Give me another 1,000 worth. Another 100 worth for 1,000.
Science
Last a
Division
little bit longer.
reports a new breakthrough.
New research. Anything for gas, because we definitely need to fix it. Advanced shielding, antimatter reactor. We're doing fine on power. Better general research across the board. 20%. Jeez. I'll take that. I'm real worried about our research right now because of how huge we are. Paradise Dome. Amenities and housing. You can use moats, though. Granular acclimation allows us to change the preferred planet type for the species. We got so many species just living in our territory. I don't feel like genetically manipulating the general population to be something I want to focus on right now. Let's get rid of some of these blockers on some of the worlds that we've got. On pause. How are you doing? Exotic gas refinery is about to come online. Probably should build another one of these. Who could use it? How's your population doing? You could use some jabs. I'm gonna give you a gas refinery. Take over a year to construct it. Unspent talent point. Really? I'll come back to it. So, Federation Association offer. Did they sign on? They signed on. Great. Welcome aboard. You're not fully in the Federation, but you're an associate. I think the Revelry signed on too, or maybe we haven't offered it yet. They should. Oh yeah, they're an associate. So our 2 associates, the Revelry and the Lost Kings. The signal was intercepted. It was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Gamma Darkonis 1. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. Intriguing. Tell me more. Just research it. Oh, is it actually like a model in space? Can we actually see it? Yeah, we can. There it is. Yeah, I want to know more. Looks like an old Moncow ship. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a vanilla model there, but it looks really cool. Yeah, get in there. Do a scan. Tell me what it is.
Special project
Our troops are
complete.
training quickly. The crew has been found dead. What is more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasite, which infected them and drove them mad. Thanks to Science Officer Wings of Blue findings, we were able to protect our own crew from being infected. I wonder if that was like a failure chance, and I could have lost the ship or something. Yeah, that war declaration. What year is it? Got a little bit more time. The fleets are upgraded and they're ready to go. We know our enemy has a fleet right here. I might split these two fleets up, one to go and annihilate them, coming in from the south, and then one fleet to go decimate the Moncal kingdoms. Moncala.
Construction complete.
Good. We've got overcrowding and they're calling for housing here. Well, all right, here's what I'll do. I can give you a... You've got overcrowding, and I need to give you a thing. Does an institute give you housing? Where's the fancy high rises to keep you happy, Bastion Prime? Luxury residences. There we go. Have that, so we have more housing. Minus 45 consumer goods. Those constructions need to finish. We are chewing through them so quickly. We also have the upgrades that we can do. What do you got? Customer, sincere apologies for that display. Some do not have the courage to accept good fortune when it falls on them. I'm not interested. I'm not buying anything from you right now. I need to start stockpiling. We got this massive republic that is so spread out at the moment. Oh, that's Tabana. Shit. Is there any rare gas anywhere on here? Let's see. No, actually. We've got a little bit of like kyber crystal right there. We could start selling some of our stuff, by the way, to get our power back up. But I don't see any of those rare gas refinery zones. We do have those aren't even my ships. Where, science ship, what are you two doing? One of you, come here. Survey system, survey system, survey system. Like, just start running down the line here. And frostbite. Crap. Head all the way out there and start surveying systems the other direction. Just get caught up. We do have an enemy potentially hostile. Go ahead and research it. Maybe we can go around them or make peace with them or something to get through here. I want to get out in this direction generally. Yeah, we got a lot of Tabana gas. Who died? The captain of the frostbite. I have a scientist, though you get general research speed. Let me see what our current researchers have as bonuses. We can swap you out if you get a general research bonus. What would be the most important one right now? Probably the replicators. Hey, I'm swapping you out for our new scientist. And you are getting that scientist. There we go. 10% extra, just general. Can't say no to that.
Special project complete.
Can't say no. Ancient mining drones. That's what we were seeing in the sector. Reports of deep space drones and a certain system have been investigated. The drones appear to be workers, custodian drones, special project, no big deal. So we found some old ancient drones sitting in an area. We're gonna do their research, and I think that gives us like a nice big chunk of minerals, if I'm not mistaken. We've run into them in the past. They look like something straight out of Star Wars. Some kind of drone. All right. Backing out here, let's let time go by a little bit. How are you doing? You need jobs. Seriously?
Construction complete.
You need more jobs? This I can help with. Definitely don't need any more luxury districts. We've got too much luxury going on right now. I'm gonna give you a research district. Plus 10 housing. No, you're fine on housing, are you? Yeah, you're up 7. You're good. Just building slots available. You've got that working on there. We got overcrowding right now, really, but we're building a bunch of research stations. We've got housing slots available, but you don't need them right now because you're getting exotic gas refineries. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. What are you guys doing? Join up with the Federation fleet. Got one more jump. Go. And the first Grand Fleet, I'm literally going to assign you to be right here, waiting to jump in,
complete.
waiting for combat. It's coming. I hope you guys are ready for it. I wonder how the war goes against the defenders. Oh, terribly. The Union's already cut a swath through their territory right here. Let's see, mining, drone work ethic. Easy prey or fascinating automation. Drone mine techniques modifier, giving mining station mineral output up 10%. That's awesome. I'll take it. I will definitely take that. Construction ships, how are you guys? Oh, what the hell? Many wonders. All right, what are you selling? You guys are passing through my territory. Listen, do you hear that? It's the sound of coin trickling in. Yes, citizen, we see great fortune coming your way. Numa has shown us a vision of a shrine in her honor on one of your worlds. A shrine that could bring you prosperity beyond your wildest dreams. As always, if you need time to consider, we can notify you before we depart. I love how random this is. I'm not giving you four grand. I'm not giving you 4 grand. I'm sorry. Not interested. Not for a statue of like some religious Ferengi icon. And don't even tell me it's not. It totally is. That's exactly what it is. Let's go ahead and just go. We've got plenty of resources there. How are you doing? Are you doing the thing? You're not even doing the thing. No orders. Oh, because someone else is already doing it.
Building out of action.
Hostile fleets are present in the sector. Oh, well, shit. What do we got? Running out of exotic gases again. Those structures aren't online, and good grief, you are eating consumer goods like crazy. I think I'm about to tear apart
Construction complete.
Yes. Yeah, I can't afford it. What's the cost of this? Oh, it's that. Moats. Moats are keeping me from upgrading these? Oh, well, shit, I can fix that. Let's do some trading. First things first, let's make some of our money back. Let's go ahead and sell 10,000 of our Tabana gas. We got 5,000 left now. Let's buy some moats up. We've only got a little bit coming in. All right. Now we can go through and we can upgrade our... I have so few of them. Oh, I bought the wrong thing. I need to buy this. I need to buy the rare crystals. That's what we're short on. Buy. That's not actually a bad thing to buy, to have a nice little stockpile. Buy. Expensive. Worth it to fix this damn problem. Now we're short on minerals by 600. Damn, that's an expensive investment. Worth it for upgrading the capital if we want to get these civilian fabricators online from just general civilian infantry. Infantry? Is that what I just said? Industry. I cannot speak today. No more coffee required to lead the empire. Mercenary contract ends. Let them go. They did their job, sort of. They were our guinea pigs. Now we know. Don't jump in there just yet. What's the year? 2313. I'm just waiting to chew this up. How goes our expansion efforts? That's a very valuable system. Very nice. We have hit negative in food, so that means our population has grown to the point because our freaking empire is massive with so many planets. I'm very happy about this, actually. Oh god, the old one is rioting. No, it's not rioting. These are just destroyed. All right, smallish. Yes. Done. Fixed. What is that? Synthetic crystal
Building
plant.
out of action.
What is going on here? Demolish. Yes. Demolish. Yes. Oh, I think it like did some weird reset. Yeah, I would declining. That's what's going on. They're dying off. The old one's population of people eaters which they count as undesirables on this. That's a little
Science
dark.
Division report success.
Purging. They're starving to death, and we're not feeding them people. That's my theory. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's not like the Republic would run around just murdering them all. All right, what do we got? We can pick up more clearing blockers. Leadership caps. I'm gonna say clearing blockers. Continue working on fleshing out the Navy a bit more. And picking up some of this. Any crystals up here? Kyber kind, but not of the generic kind. Kyber as well. Oh, not both of you. Go build a starbase here, Rust Bucket. The Merciless, which is a weird name for a construction ship. I want you to come here. We need to bring a military ship up here and deal with some of these mining probes. We have clearable blockers now. It's finally come through. Excellent. Let's do that. We have a drought. The unstable climate on Pash Prime has resulted in one of our early colonies. A severe drought that affects a significant portion of the planet. Colonists living in these regions have asked the Grand Republic for financial aid. I'll give them the financial aid. Deal with it. Here's some money. We've got enough taxes coming in. Get it done. I'll also upgrade this civilian industry building. As many of these as I can upgrade as quickly as I can. Still lacking the minerals. I could just buy the minerals and start freaking fixing this. Fine. Minerals. Let's go ahead and buy 500. Minerals are relatively cheap right now, almost a point per point. Get these upgrades going. Which is funny, because I'm out of minerals, building things that are going to take up even more minerals. But I have 100 coming in, so we're all right. How goes the war up here, gents? That is a lot of territory currently being controlled by the Great Defenders. The Defenders' enslavement of the Iron Ridge. That's what this war is called. The Defenders' enslavement of the Iron Ridge. You know what? Attackers are losing. Attackers are at... No, they're not. Defenders are at 19%. They're slightly above. So, Defenders are losing. I was like, how could they possibly be losing, taking that territory? Comet sighted. A lone, proud comet soars through the Republic core system. Clearly visible from the Grand Republic. It forges its own path, the cosmos. 5% happiness. Awesome. We'll take it.
Recon pass completed.
Our population has grown so far, we need to start thinking about expanding our food capability on some of our worlds. That is definitely going to be a problem. I'm checking to see if we've got any farming planets that need... Get rid of that luxury residence. You're not getting a luxury residence. You are going to get the...
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Yeah, cancel that. We don't need to be using any more of that gas. Remove that. Civilian fabricators, huh? Scratch the civilian fabricators. Let's go for the crazy farming technology that we had. Food processing centers. That's what we want. That way we can get a little bit more out of food processing. Grand Republic,
report success.
You've already got your upgrades. Let's go ahead and upgrade these two on Pandora Prime because you've got the population for it. So that'll fix some of our food issues. Critical resource shortage. The second the Empire management starts up, I may have to bring this down a little bit so we can actually get this fixed up. Oh, we got a new research. Chemical bliss is an option. Nope. Food processing centers. I'm going to go for the food processing center. This will give us a couple of farming jobs. 25% from all farmers? Wow. Yes, please. We got our new replicators. Replica complexes. Kiosks. We'll pick up, oh man, straight up research. Nebula refineries. What does this actually do? So that doesn't make gas. Weird. You actually get minerals from a nebula refinery. I thought you got the rare gas from it. I would be wrong. Yeah, we'll take that then. We'll take that. All right, food. Tell me, I'm curious. Consumed. 354 is being consumed by our populations. Now, we could probably trade for this. We have a ton in the stockpile right now. What I think I'm gonna wanna do is colonize a new planet. Like, go through these. Where's the colonization planner? No, it's its own, like, it's its own thing. Expansion planner. And find the largest, there's a Gaia world with all of those farms ready to be used, and it's considered lush, so 20% from farmer jobs. Show me. Where? It's gotta be super far away, isn't it? No, it's right here? Wow, okay. That's our new goal in life. How big are you? Nah, you're kind of crap. Anything in our territory right now we could use? To fix the food issues like Pasha's got. Neither one of those worlds are very useful. Okay. What about up here? Yep. Farther north? Any planets up there? Nope. So, Gaia world right there, huh? That is a lot of food. That could supply the Republic for food for quite a long time. This is a great planet, by the way. I could run up there and make it a, can you not get there? Sanctuary. Oh, no. Oh, and there's a military, there's a hostile presence in the way. Oh, we've actually run out of consumer goods. We're gonna have to buy more. We'll buy 2 of those. Expensive now, 2.64 per buy. If we want to dispatch the nearest military fleet to get up there and clamber through, oh, you're gonna be busy though. We literally are gonna go to war in like 2 years to drive out the Cthulhu Devourers. You would be the closest fleet, and for you to even reach that area will take 1,000 days. Wow, that's a long time. And if we do this before the war is declared, so this is the problem we're gonna run into. We don't have a route through. Oh, I guess we do. This is friendly territory, right? We claimed this through friendly territory. This is our vassal. So, is there nobody closer? You're sort of close, right? How long? 800 days. 1,000 days. We'll do 800 days. And you're not being used right now, so we'll dispatch that fleet. Didn't think coming up here would be so important so quickly. I thought I could focus on, you know, taking over this sector over here. But apparently not. There's no route selected this fleet to reach the system, avoiding hostiles. Checking the, isn't there a route? These aren't connected. Oh, that's why. So this is literally the only route. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Go ahead and unpause. Our planets are starting to grow so fast. Get back to our planets here. Oh, good. We've got unemployed pops, because man, do I have a job for you. Go ahead and grab the upgrade on that. 78. Populations are growing too fast. You're gonna get some farming territory in just a moment. We're gonna have to sell some of our metal, maybe. We could get 8 grand for some of our metal. This is our war stockpile, but so be it. 2,000. That still leaves us with 6,000. That's not bad. We have a population explosion right now. And then give me that so we can do some upgrades. You've got civilian fabricators on the roofs. You're building 3 upgrades for those. So I think civilian fabricators we're going to be okay on. What was it? Was it Pash? No. There was a world I was going to do farmland. All right, yes, Lou Prime. You're down in the south. You're one of the ones that we got in the first set of wars. Yeah, you're this tiny little world out in the middle of the freaking rim. Let's get you agricultural. Let's get you an agricultural setup. I'm not gonna... Oh, you're 70 down. You're doing the upgrade for it. Gotcha. Don't worry about the upgrade for that right now. Go full ham on farmland. And I may even sell this stronghold and replace it with a food processing center for now. Let that run. So you got that going on. You've got an upgrade possible. You've got building slots available. Not worried about building slots. We don't need to fill every single building slot. You're doing the upgrades in your fabricators. You're doing your mining districts, which we're doing fine on, still on mining districts. What are you? Gene clinic. No more population growth for just a little while. I'm good. Pash Prime, still trying to grow out its population. I could do... encourage planetary growth here. No, we need to save our food. Because I want their numbers to grow. It uses our empire population to convince empires to become our vassals. And that's something I want. Like, I want to be able to get the kings here to potentially, let's see, demand vassalization. So it's at 19 right now because of our relative empire population minus 77. And you can correct me if I'm wrong in chat or in the comments section, let me know. But I think as long as we're way larger than they are, they may be willing to become our vassals.
Construction
Maybe it's the other direction. Maybe I've got that backwards. Maybe if you're so large, they wouldn't want to. I figured it was all part of being just massive over their scale, and they're so tiny that they eventually say, you know what, screw it. I'd rather be within your flag than be outside it. It's definitely minus 16. We're getting closer.
Construction complete.
It's the only way we're going to be able to bring them under our flag, I think, is to just be so powerful and so much larger that they decide they want to be one of us. One of us. One of us. The planet lacks enough housing for all of the population. Well, we're removing volcanoes right now. Not that that's going to help you any. We're just going to let that do. You're busy right now. And you're constructing? Agricultural district's about to come online. We're at minus 42%. What I'm guessing happened was one of our decisions ended. That, if I'm not mistaken, we dropped a government. What was it? It was a policy. No, not a policy. Edict. We dropped an edict for farming subsidies. Oh man, we're running it still. Never mind. It didn't end. Yeah, no, it didn't end. That's crazy. What do we got? Who died? One of our governors passed away. That's all right. It's coming along though. We're back in the almost out of the negatives here. Check our
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Special resources. We're still losing crystals very slowly. Exotic gas is still minus 3. Let me get the food problem squared away. We're gonna let our current construction fix itself, and then maybe look into building. Yeah. One of those crystal plants. Ooh, heavy turbo lasers. Battleship technology. I know you guys have been wanting me to get the battleships off the line. I'm gonna go ahead and get those ordered up for research so we can get our first flagships. Now, how goes the fleet coming in for combat? Because this is gonna fix the rest. Like, this planet is gonna have us fixed for food for a very long time.
System reconnaissance completed.
Build a mining station there. And you're gonna be busy for a long time building mining stations right there and research stations. How are we doing on technology compared to our other... Really? We're actually better off on technology than you? What about the Revelry? The Revelry has got a huge bit of territory. Equivalent economic power, but their fleet and technology power is actually lower than ours. We're not doing as bad as I thought we were. I still think this is one of the rougher games that we've played through, especially with the new planet system. I'm still getting a handle on it, but I don't think we're doing too badly. I think we're holding out all right. All right, you've got no. Oh, no wonder you were going to be there so much faster. You were going to try to go through Sanctuary. That is that is a not allowed sector. Thank you very much. It is going to take you over 1,000 days to get south. Wow. Really? Really? I might as well put a shipyard down there and just build the ships instead of pulling you that far south. Good grief. That's insane. You've got clearable blockers? Well, let's deal with it. No more blockers on any worlds. Get rid of all of them. You've got clearables as well? It's those jungles. That research was worth it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where we're leaving off. Thankfully, consumer goods are now down to only -4, and we do have a lot of construction going on. The negative on food and our population growth is slowly building back up. We are turning... What world was it? Pandora? No. One of our worlds is getting a huge upgrade in agricultural capability.
Construction complete.
That I am definitely looking forward to. Get some more food in here. And the long term, grab this world right here. Sathama. It even gets a bonus to food generation, which is pretty great. So we're going to expand in that direction. Like that's how we started this episode, so I'm pretty happy with doing that now. Have you not... No, you're just not doing anything. You're just sitting there. Is it owned by somebody else? No. Is somebody currently building a station here? No, there's hostiles in the area, and you can't build anything there.
Recon pass completed.
Right. It's going to take a little while for our military to get down here and deal with these hostiles, and then we can finally make some progress in this direction. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Recovering from basically taking on an entire new empire, which is so tiny in the way of population. Hell, their population has gone down since last time we looked at it. So I'm guessing they're having food problems as well after being a collapsed empire. How's Moncal doing real fast before we call this episode? Hell, there's your... So the Moncal, they've gone up. They're at 18. I think they've gone up by a couple. The Devourers, though, your population has to be relatively small, right? 62. Okay, it's not as small as I thought it would be, having lost their capital. But they also took Moncala, the actual world, and that's probably got a number on it. Well, in the next episode, War with the Cthulhu Devourers, wiping them off the map once and for all, connecting our territory to the Revelry and the Rebel Alliance. I think that's going to be our goal, and continuing to strengthen our economy and spread out toward the core worlds. Let me know in the comments if you think we should be focusing on anything else. I will see you all next Saturday. Bye, guys.